these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now, New York starting five. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the three, small forward. And here comes Cleveland. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Harden.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jarrett Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Now here's Towns. And the shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a two-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
B.A., I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both. Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Tyson. Outside Harden. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Allen. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Tyson. And it's Schroeder in for Mitchell.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. It's Bridges on the wing, covered by Merrill. Towns for three. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Now, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Harden, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks, trailing by 5. And the layup falls.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Schroeder passes to Harden. For 3. And New York with a rebound. 1:02 left to play in the first. Here's McBride. Great D that time from Allen.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Out to Mobley. Towns against Harden. Back to Mobley. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson with it. Right side, Robinson. New York working the ball around now. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. Schroeder passes to Merrill. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Strus. And another miss by Cleveland. 1 second left. He can't get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Jared Allen out there with Dean Wade. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Now here's Mitchell. Over Clarkson, just 5 on the clock. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Alvarado, the pass to Hart. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Strus' shot is off. New York leading by 4. Hart passes to Clarkson. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Wade. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Strus. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Clarkson. Takes a 3. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Clarkson. From deep. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Strus. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
And it's Clarkson missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Jared Allen, and it's Tyson in for Strus. And a switch here also for New York. Shamit's checked in. Here's Hart. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 4-3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Mobley finds Mitchell. The 3-ball. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. A different look for Cleveland. Ellis is checked in for Wade. Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's James Harden in for Schroeder. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Now here's Harden. Mobley outside. From downtown. Cleveland again missing. Pass to Towns. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Harden. Here's Tyson. Harden surveying the D. And another miss by Cleveland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Brunson. Outside Harden. With the floater. And the layup is up and in.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater. Woo-hoo-hoo, good night.
And here's Brunson. Shoots over Harden. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front. They're up by 3. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I have Kenny Atkinson along.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
So on the floor for New York, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. Now here's Hart. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. It's stolen by Hart. Pass to Towns. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Harden against Brunson. Floats one up. It's good. Harden's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Bridges. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Bridges taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Brunson against Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And he makes the first. Harden hits them both. Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart, 3-pointer. New York again can't hit. The Cavs trailing. The 3 from Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. For the lead. And Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 11 points.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. Now here's Schroeder. Still no points. Allen outside. On the wing, Strus. Brunson defending. 4 on the clock. Strus's shot is off. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Doris, if you want the definition of a solid NBA player, Max Strus fits the bill.
Absolutely, BA, and there's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, his competitive toughness is on display nightly. The guy never gives up on a ball. You can ask him to guard up a position because he's got physical strength. He's a fearless knockdown shooter, and if you give him any space from 3, he's going to catch his rhythm and have a big night.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. And Cleveland has possession after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Shot's good by Schroeder.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Brunson's got 5 points.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Schroeder against Brunson. Here's Strus. Pass to Wade. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Cavs keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Merrill, he's checked in for Tyson. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Out to Schroeder. from the arc. Now here's Merrill. McBride covers. Merrill passes to Strus. No good from outside. New York leading by 4. Here's Alvarado. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Merrill. New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Ellis comes in for Wade. And it's Harden in for Schroeder. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mobley. Ellis outside. 5 on the clock. Merrill outside. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. And an Obi for 3. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Mobley, Mitchell out there with James Harden. Then there's Keon Ellis, and it's Tyson in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's McBride. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Ellis. Mobley outside. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it's Harden, that time on the assist by Mobley.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
And stolen by Mobley. Outside Mitchell to tie it up. And Cleveland another 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Mitchell to take the lead. Outside Harden. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York shooting just 37% in the game. Towns on a screen. Brunson taking his time here. The defensive pressure was right there.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Mobley on a screen. Harden fires. The 3 is in.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Clarkson's checked in for New York. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Towns. Again, unable to change momentum here. 14 feet away. Here's Mobley. Mitchell. Towns rips down the board.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Brunson. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Harden against Brunson. Outside Harden. Mitchell against Bridges. Now Harden fires the three. Towns rips down the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Good on the first, and that brings him within two here. The Knicks making a switch here, and Anunoby's checked in. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Harden with a rebound. Now Towns. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Brunson. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, he misses the layup. Brunson against Harden. Outside Mitchell. Harden against Brunson. From downtown. Oh, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Brunson, third, second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Hart. Here's Bridges. Cleared away by Mobley. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw
James
line.
Harden, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Hart fires! The three is off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for coming.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Please be sure to get home safe.
James, I'd love to know, whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense, what aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.